so that we can have no reasonable doubt that for sure he is a suspect.
Now, this is Terry Steve, his medication, his HIV medication. He has sent it to me. And then after that, I'm going now to show you a picture of the said pastor, the Reverend Edward Mwangi. Okay. And that is the gentleman. That is the man who... Yeah, PM, you're laughing. It's like you know these people, PM Kimemia. Butanga msimamo.
Madam Prosecutor, kindly, just a minute, kindly.
Yeah.
We are told there were two. Can we also get the picture of that?
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
Okay. So your friend literally doesn't know Kiswahili. He will try. Wow. Hey, leta hapa juu. Tutajaribu kuelewa pia.
Haya, sawa. Sawa, mama nataka kuweka chini. Wacha ni drop some people now. DCIO, I will also drop you. I'll bring you back later. Okay? All right. Okay, so let me now bring Kaiga Shushu. And then I'm going to bring... guys, I'll be bringing people bit by bit. So kuna watu hapa inafaa wakuje juu. Aya, Tony, request. Yeah. Terry Steve, request, tafadhali. Terry Steve, request. Okay. Let's niangalie kama sha request. Terry Steve, can you request, please? Nimempata. Okay, nimempata. Okay. Ndio hiyo. Okay, so guys, before aongee, I'm going to say that we are really doing a lot of work trying to protect any of these victims of sexual violence. Sugar Shabi yuko, guys. Sugar Shabi, guys. Sasa mnampenda hivyo na sasa yuko, maybe ako kazini. Hey, guy. Aya, wacha nimlete juu. Aya, Terry, are you there?
Yes, nakusikia sasa.
Aya, sasa chukua mic uongee.
Okay, this is what I was saying. Nilikuwa nasema that kuna wakati nilikuwa a victim of one of his pastors from Ruiru. This pastor tulipatana naye kwa a certain
Thank you. Let me take a microphone kidogo. Madam Prosecutor.
Yeah, take the microphone, Judge. Thank you.
As usual, you know our procedures. We have to swear him in.
Yeah,
take oath. Then a proper introduction. This is an international court, and we don't take things lightly. So you know what the protocols are here, Madam Prosecutor. I keep on reminding you that you're gonna be getting a suspension from this court if you ever repeat again. This is your final warning from the judge, from the Chief Justice. Thank you. We are not playing here. Thank you.
Okay.
Take it as a notice. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to apologize to this court for that error in whatever. When you're naomba TV, sijika nini mnaomba TV. Now, Terry Steve, naenda kukuuliza, we ni Mkristo ama Muislamu?
Mimi ni Mkristo.
Okay, so nataka useme hii baada yangu. Say this after me. Sawa?
Alright.
I, Terry Steve.
I, Terry Steve.
Do swear.
Do swear.
That everything that I will say before this court.
That everything that I will say before this court.
Will be the truth.
Will be the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. By the way, hiyo kicheko kwa comment section ni comment section wananifinya, by the way. Anyone who doesn't know, saizi comment section wanafinya prosecutor. Yeah. Lakini mimi nitakuwa too brave. Mnifinye tu, no problem. Aya, sasa Terry Steve, ume promise kwamba kila kitu utasema kwa koti leo ni ukweli. Kwa hivyo usidanganye tafadhali. Unasema nothing but the truth. Sawa?
Yeah.
Sasa ni pasta gani unamuongelelea ili tujue?
I'm talking about Reverend Edward Mwangi, who is under Prophet Peter K.
So Reverend Edward Mwangi, right?
Yes.
Who is a pastor under Peter K.
Yes.
Aya, sasa anza. Conversation sasa give me a break a bit. Anaanza sasa. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Ni sympathy love handout. Aya, Terry ongea. Anza kuongea.
Okay, this guy we met somewhere in a barrio. A barrio which was one of my friends. Na wakati tulipatana, I was a member of the committee of the barrio, and hapo ndipo nilipatana na Edward Mwangi.
Uko na kelele hapo background, hebu acha hiyo kelele alafu ongee bila kelele. Niko na kitu naguza hapo kwa background.
Okay, nimeanza.
Haya, ongea sasa.
So when we met, because we were in one committee of the barrio, we shared numbers, yani phone numbers.
Yes.
So after now the barrio imeisha, like tumeka like 2 weeks, Edward texted me. Akaniambia they have a chama they want to open hii ya kuona wazazi.
Yes.
Parental visiting, and he asked me whether I was interested in it, and I told him that I was interested in it. So he requested me to visit somewhere in Ongatarongai where they were meeting, which was someone's place. So when I visited the place, it was on a Sunday. So nikaenda pale, and I met a very large group of men. They were men. And because I was very innocent, I just joined them, because mimi nilienda pale in a name of ni chama nimeenda kuingizwa ya kwenda kuona wazazi.
So unasema men pia siku hizi wanatengeneza chama za kwenda kuona wazazi?
Yes.
Okay, kwa hivyo hiyo kitu sio ya wanawake pekee siku hizi?
Hapana.
Okay, sawa. Nilikuwa nataka. Aya, amepata simu, nikampigia.
So when I went there, nikawa join, and wakamaliza those stuffs of chama nini na nini, but because it was too late going back to mahali nilikuwa nimetoka, this guy requested me I spend a night there, and niende the following day. So in the middle of the night, this guy with another guy, now Pastor Mwangi with another guy, they did what they did, and the following morning nikaamka, and I was so furious and what have you. I went to Ongatarongai police station, and I reported the matter. I then went to a nearby public hospital. It is in Ajita Saitoti. It is in Rongai, somewhere in I think Kware. So, and I went there, nikapata medication, of which they gave me some drugs to take, to help me, as in nisipate any infection. But because of how I was furious, and I was like, why has this happened? I found myself missing the drugs, of which I missed the drugs. And after I report the case, now, okay, I reported the matter, but I never like si kufuatilia, like I just gave up on the matter because now hawa ni watu wako na uwezo wa water view, so and you know ukimizana na watu that you are not of the same level, somehow it becomes difficult, and I just mimi mwenyewe nika let it go. So nilienda hosi wakanipea hizo dawa, and they told me like you should be coming after every 3 months to check on how you are going, like kujiangalia whether you and of which mimi hizo dawa alinipea. Me I'm not a good fan of drugs, so niliacha kukunywa hizo dawa. So so nilikuwa naenda like naangaliwa and after like 9 months later after the incident happened, I found myself that already they had affected me, like I was affected with HIV and AIDS, and that's how it was. And yeah.
Oh my God. Terry Steve, uliniongelesha jana. I was not expecting this. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's how it was.
Senior counsels, can someone talk to him, please? Because Mimi, hey, please take the mic.
I wish you take him through some cross-examination so that we can find either justice or not, maybe if the guy is guilty or not.
Also, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, we really need to find a good system of finding justice for these victims.
Okay,
because it's becoming really, really bad.
Naona ningependa kuongea, tanipea nafasi.
Okay, utapatiwa.
Ni serious.
Ni serious. Ni serious.
So, I wish you to grant me permission to take him through.
Yes, and yes, I think it's in order. The judge is here, and I know he's at work, but he's also juggling with his duties. So I think you can continue. Thank you.
I promise to be very gentle on him, and I'll be sensitive in everything. So first and foremost,
1 minute, Madam Prosecutor, before Senior Counsel approaches the bench. Madam Prosecutor, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, Your Honor.
What I've realized with Terry Steve is that this is he is a victim, right?
Yes.
But again, this son is not a victim of the so-called Reverend Bishop Peter K, right?
Yeah, he's a pastor, a victim of a pastor in his church.
Oh, and the Reverend and Bishop Peter K, right?
Yes, prophet.
So what I would like first for you to do is, this is another submission that we can also hear as a victim too, under the umbrella or under that ministry. So yes, you can proceed with the Senior Counsels cross-examining Steve Terry.
Thank you.
But again, we have to put on our minds that this is a case of its own, and this is a submission. What I did not understand is that Peter, Reverend, the so-called Reverend. Who is the name of the Reverend?
Terry, is Edward who? Terry, can you say the name of the Reverend?
Edward Mwangi.
Reverend Edward Mwangi.
Edward Mwangi.
Yes, Edward Mwangi, Reverend Edward Mwangi, who works under ministry of Bishop Peter K.
Yes.
Okay, this is another submission. So I would advise this court, or direct this court, people to be the Senior Counsels to be very gentle with this cross-examining, because this is a new submission. So you can go ahead and direct them to go ahead. We are not going to crucify anybody. So I permit you to allow them to cross-examine Terry Mwangi.
Thank you so much.
Terry Steve, sorry.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, take the mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, the Honorable Court, for allowing me to take you through the cross-examination. However, I promise to be very gentle on this matter, and as well as I can put across that it is not a matter of Peter Kimondo, but Edward Mwangi. So right away, Terry, if you can open your microphone, then we can have a conversation. Sauti iko sawa sahi? You guys?
Yeah, for us we can hear you well. Yeah, for us we can hear you well.
Sawa guys. So, I will take you slow mpaka.
Yeah.
Terry Steve, habari yako Terry?
I'm good.
Kwanza nakuomba, nasema pole sana kwa yale ukupata. However, I wish to take you through some cross examination mpaka penye tutafika. So inawezekana hiyo, Raniruhusu?
Yeah, it's okay.
Kwanza kabisa ningekuuliza kwamba unaweza kuwa na picha ya aliweza kufanya haya yote?
Yeah, I can send it later to Lady Jacqueline. I can do it. I have it.
So hii burial ambaye mlimit ilikuwa ya nani?
The burial that we met ilikuwa a burial of a mother of one of my friends.
Mlikutania wapi?
The first meetup that we met with Edward Mwangi, niseme ni kwa committee hiyo ya burial. Tulimit nyumbani kwa kina huyo kijana.
Mlikutana wapi?
It was somewhere in veterinary. Veterinary. Past Bull.
Did you give us the location?
Yeah, past Bull. Iko mahali past Bull kiasi. Ukitoka Bull on your way to Ngong. It's in between Ngong and Bull. Bull.
Sawa, thank you so much. So Edward alikutext akakwambia kwamba mli kama mnaweza kuingia kwa chama, ndio?
Yes.
So unaweza kuwa na hizo text messages?
I'm not sure whether I have the text messages because it was back in 2018. So I'm not sure whether I have the messages. So, yes.
Ulikubali hapo na mkarequestiwa mkutane hapo, mkakutana hapo Rongai. Rongai mlikutania wapi?
Tulikutania pale Lysa Hill, opposite Lysa Hill.
Lysa Hill.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Unaweza baada ya kukutana Rongai, ni nini kilifanyika hapo mlipokutana hapo Rongai?
Okay, the moment we met at the bus stop, we said hi to each other. In fact, alinikujia with some other two guys. So there were three of them. We said hi to each other. Then he gave me the direction of the place that we are going. Ndio tukafika place tulikuwa tunaenda huko kwa that guy, the place that the meeting was being held.
Thank you so much. So baada ya kuchelewa kwako, ulichelewa na ukajipata kwamba uko na wao. There is something you mentioned earlier that naomba tutumie Kiswahili. Kuna kitu uliweza kuzungumzia kusema kwamba walifanya kenye walifanya. Nini ulifanyiwa ama nini walifanya?
Okay, they insisted to sleep with me.
They insisted to sleep with you. Ilikuwa ni kwa room ama kwa boma?
Ni kwa boma.
Kwa boma, ilikuwa ni kwa boma. Kwa boma ya nani?
Okay, it was a rental.
I wanna approach the bench a little bit on that matter that Peter Kioi, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi has just asked right now. Terry Steve,
yes.
They insisted to sleep with you, or yes, they insisted you to have a sleepover. Can you clarify on that? Because I think Senior Counsel Peter Kioi didn't get that point well, and this is a respectable court. Thank you.
Okay. Number one, they requested me to sleep there because it was late. Then afterward, they insisted sleeping with me, and it was around 2 at night.
Sleeping with you means that they either have sex with you,
Yes.
or they
They
share a bed or a place with you.
insisted having sex with me.
So what did you give a consent?
Yes.
So you give a consent. So can I ask you,
Yes.
if you gave a consent, so
What do you mean by? Okay, I'm sorry.
ulikubali?
Okay.
The consent means, wacha nikuele, ulikubali.
Okay, I resisted, but them they forced. But on my side I was resisting.
Kwako basi tuongee Kiswahili tafadhali, naomba tuongee Kiswahili. Ulipeana idhini kwamba waweze kulala na wewe ama wewe kulala na wao?
On my side mimi nilikataa.
Kabla ya hayo matendo yote, kuna kinywaji mlikunywa, kuna kitu ambayo ulikula ambayo unafikiria kwamba hujawahi kuzoea?
Yeah, kulikuwa na pombe, of which we took alcohol.
Hii pombe ambayo uliletewa, nani alikufungulia? Ulifungua peke yako ama ulifunguliwa?
The alcohol nilifunguliwa mimi.
Nani alikufungulia pombe exactly?
The colleague to Edward.
Wewe wakati huo ti mambo yote ikifanyika, ulikuwa na umri wa miaka ngapi? Nisamee kwa kuuliza.
I was 19 at that time.
Sasa uko na miaka ngapi?
I'm heading 28.
You are 28. Ilikuwa imefanyika mwaka gani kitendo?
That was 2018.
2018. Tukiweza kupiga hesabu ya rahisi ama ya haraka kutoka mwaka 2018 mpaka saa hizi, unaweza kuwa miaka 28, unaweza kuwa miaka 28.
Yeah.
Nauliza tu swali kwako kwamba inawezekana kwamba uko na miaka 28 kutoka wakati huo.
2018.
Yeah, it should be less.
Okay, turuke hiyo swali, twende kwa swali lingine. Hapo ulipokunywa hiyo pombe, kuna kitu ulihisi kwa mwili yako ambayo ni tofauti na kenye ambayo uliweza kuhisi before? Uliwahi kuwa mlevi before?
Sikuwahi.
So ni nini ilikufanya ukakunywa hiyo siku, kwamba hujawahi kunywa pombe na hiyo siku uliokaamua kunywa?
Okay. I just took alcohol like for Aisha, like ile kufurahia tu like hiyo. For mine it was like, yeah.
Asubuhi ulipoamka hivi, ulipojipata kwamba umetenda kitendo fulani ama umetendewa kitendo fulani, ulifanya nini?
Okay, niliamka around 5 and I was so furious. So mi nikatoka. The first place I went to Rongai police station.
Uko na OB?
Yeah, naweza itafuta. Niko nayo.
So ulienda kushtaki Rongai?
Yes.
So Rongai police station, kuna afisa yote ambaye ulipatiwa ambaye anashughulikia ama aliweza kushughulikia kesi yako?
Okay, the person that I met kwa OB hapo kwa OB, so venye aliniandikia the OB, aliniambia niende for medical, and na hapo ndipo nikaenda hospitali, a certain public hospital inajiita Saitoti.
Uko na barua za hospitali za Saitoti?
Yeah, I have those letters.
uko na barua za hospitali za kuonesha kwamba uliweza kulawitiwa?
Yes.
Asante sana. Ulikuwa unajihisi aje mwili ukiondoka kama kutoka penye ulikuwa na kufika hospitali?
Okay, at the hiyo asubuhi tu nikitembea like nilikuwa tu na 2 inches, but now the pain persisted when like nilipoanza like kujisaidia na what have you. Hapo ndipo sasa the pain ikaanza kupersist.
Kwa hospitali kuna kitu inaitwa specimen. Uliweza kuoga kabla upimwe, ufanye kipimo?
I never did anything. When nilitoka huko nilienda direct to the police station. Nikatoka to the police station nikaenda to the hospital. So if I had to like kama nilioga after all that had happened.
Thank you. So baada ya hayo uliweza kuwa confront, like did you ask them questions of how they did, why they did to you?
Okay, the person I confronted ni the guy they were with, Pastor Edward.
Okay.
Yeah.
In this issue, baada ya kufikisha police station ilifika wapi?
Okay. After nimego all those process, so I went back to my place.
So
yeah.
Wacha niache hizo maswali mpaka hapo. Je, inaweza kwamba
Thank you very much, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi. What I've realized is that you are trying to pin this guy out because he still has a lot of things to answer before we even reach to where and when we understand that in this court that action or that movie happened in 2018. I've heard him say that they asked him to sleep with him, soliciting for sex, of which we don't know whether he consented or what. As a judge or as a Chief Justice, I understand that men do meet, but not unless you show that some behaviors, weird behaviors that you are like kuna kamali kana kuwasha. I will translate this in a language that I was taught in when I was doing my my PhD in law. It's called kamutitika ketuwa kabisia kumya kalu kana kusubia. So what does that mean in terms of law? It means that he must have shown something that this guy is asked for him to sleep with him. So we want to know. I want someone who can cross-examine from there to get the real thing. I've not heard you ask him if he is in the left-wing extremist or in the big letters. So that is why I'm asking, by the prosecutor, please to allow other senior counsels to cross-examine rather than moving forward, jumping to some conclusions and going to the case and other stuff. So, the prosecutor, take the mic.
Okay, Your Honor. So, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, are you going to continue? Or Your Honor, what did you, sorry, I missed that, Your Honor. I apologize. Sorry. I was going
the prosecutor,
some evidence.
Allow the cross-examine.
Yeah.
Allow this cross-examining of the victim to be at least 2 questions, another 2 questions, because the other senior counsels will lose track on their line of thought. Thank you.
Oh, okay. All right then. Okay, so
that's what I'm trying to be. Yeah.
Okay, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, you can ask your 2 last questions.
Yeah, you can reserve.
It goes.
No. He can reserve the others so that he can. Because he has asked about 17 questions. I've been noting them down. Okay. So let others ask so that we can keep on the track. You remember that we lose a lot of track on our line of thoughts. Thank you.
No worries. So Mheshimiwa Mike Makarena, chukua Mike.
Thanks, Your Honor. Terry, ninasema pole kwa yale umepitia na yale ulipitia kwa hiyo miaka. kupitia kwa hii koti yetu, kuna swali ningetaka kukuuliza. Kwa sababu uko na hiyo OB. Na umetuhakikishia hapa uko na hiyo OB,
Yes.
Hii koti inaweza kukusaidia kama uko na OB, utuambie ukweli. Kwa sababu hii koti tuko hapa kusaidiana na kusaidia hata wale wanadhulumiwa. Ile kitu tu tunaogopa ni tujiingize kwa mambo ya uongo. Swali ile ningekuuliza, ile hospitali ulienda uko na hizo documents, kuna ile wanapeanga mtu wakati unapata sinda kama hiyo, unajaziwa, you have those forms?
I have that form. Yes.
Right now uko naye?
Yes, I have it.
Alafu swali lingine ile ningekuuliza, wakati ulitoka pale uliweza kutembea wewe mwenyewe ama ulibebwa ama ulifika aje police station?
Nilienda na motorbike.
Pole. Mimi sina maswali mengi, wacha koti ikiamua. Mimi najua hata kama kesi imekaa for 10 years na udhulumiwa na uko na OB, tuta follow up. Koti itakupea direction na vile koti itasema, mimi niko ready kukusupport.
Asante sana. Asante mheshimiwa, asante sana. Na niliongelesha, I think senior counsel Geoffrey comedian atachukua mic dakika moja. Yes, and I also spoke with Pastor Ben Gitau, nikamwambia kwamba whenever he's ready for any support, there are people here in court wenye watamsaidia. So any victims when are coming forward because of similar crimes, mujue kwamba you are not alone. You are not alone. Aya, senior counsel Geoffrey.
Okay, mi nitauliza na nitauliza alafu nita protect, I think so, mwenye yuko hapa kabla hajakuja hapa tu. Kitu ya kwanza nataka kumuuliza direct to the point, ni straight ama ni mrengo ya kando? First of that.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, I was hoping someone asks that. Nilikuwa na hope. Aya.
Yeah.
Geoffrey, ebu uliza hiyo vizuri alafu utuambie vizuri kwa sababu we need that information.
Exactly. Ni straight ama ni mrengo wa kando? Kwa English sielewi. So ni straight ama ni mrengo wa kando? Yes or no?
I'm straight.
Thank you. Kitu ya pili, huyu mtu vile alikufanya, mi nakutumia vitu direct kabisa, guys, muelewe kabisa watu. I know kuna watu wanaweza kutumika jina ya mtu usipolipwa, munakuja mnaleta vitu baadaye. I know people, they do a lot, but the way hata mimi nimeenda kufuatilia kabisa, baadaye nimemfuatilia, msifikirie sijafuatilia, nimefuatilia kabisa chini ya maji vile mlikuwa mnaongea hapa. But me for the point yenye namwambia, kama unawekelea huyu mwingine jina yote na mpara mlielewana kabisa, ukaenda kwa nyumba, Mungu ndiye anajua. But for me yenye naona kabisa, hata nimeona marafiki wawili watatu wanne kwa profile yako watu umeposti, you are not straight. Mimi hata siwezi ongea story yako, by the way. I'm so sorry to focus na story ya mapasta wawili. Mimi hata siwezi ongea story ya you.
Okay. So Geoffrey, umesema kwamba kuna information wapi? Kwa profile yake wapi?
Ukienda kwanza kwa kuna huyu kijana bado wameangalia na yeye because alikuwa ameoana na chali mwingine, I know, wakaachana. Alafu ukikuja wa pili, when you are straight sema wewe ni straight, kama wewe ni mrengo wa kando sema wewe ni mrengo wa kando. Hakuna mtu anachachi mtu. If you are LGBTQ, we respect everyone. People they respect me, I respect you. But vitu zingine mwende kuchomelea watu wengine, you lose it, guys. Alafu ingine ameposti mtu najua. Alafu hii chama yenye wanaenda hiyo ya vijana, najua kabisa hiyo chama ni mrengo ya kando kabisa wote.
Wote ni wa mrengo?
Wote. Okay. Hakuna mtu straight pale. Wote.
Lakini kwa nini wanataka advantage ya watu kwa kanisa? Hiyo ndio sielewi. Haya, senior counsel, pita kitu.
Lady Just.
I beg to take a mic.
Yeah, take a mic.
It's okay. Yaona kabla tuendelee kidogo. Thank you so much. Kidogo tu.
Kahi, wacha tu dakika moja. Haya, chukua mic, pita kitu.
Whether he's straight or not, he should not be taken advantage of. But as Geoffrey said, people should say the truth. Go to Facebook, check on his seventh video on the FYP, then come back.
Okay, let me do that now. Let me check now. Terry's team. But there are also, by the way, tukubali ya kwamba kuna watu wengi wa mrengo na Geoffrey atakubaliana na mimi ya kwamba kuna watu wengi sana wa mrengo wameingia mrengo kwa sababu ya kubakwa. Kwa hivyo
wanataka pesa wasipolipwa, it's a problem.
Hapana, wengine pia wameingia kwa sababu walibakwa. Kusahau.
Labda alipakwa ndiye akakuwa hivyo sasa.
Yeah. So I have
prosecutor, if you can give me a minute and I wanted to say something. By the
thank you so much. Endelea.
Huyu kijana it's okay. Thank you so much, Madam Prosecutor. Ile age huyu kijana alikuwa nayo by that time ni age inakuanga somehow isipoangaliliwa sana, hiyo age inakuanga tricky sana. That guy was just 19 years old by that time, and either way, hata kama ni wa ile side nyingine ama ako straight, if at least it doesn't matter whether he was straight or not, as long as alisodomaiziwa by force, huyu kijana anahitaji justice yake. Hata kama yeye ni wa mlengo ule mwingine na hakukuwa willing to give in, then it means alifanyiwa by force. Hata wasichana huwa wanarepiwa, and remember wao wanakuanga straight ama maybe anakubali kulalwa na yeye na mwanaume, lakini huyu kijana venye alikataa, hivyo ni kumaanisha walimrape. So at least at the end of the day, huyu kijana anahitaji justice yake, and kama koti, ninge request koti ifuatilie na impatie justice yake. Either way, hata kama ni wa mlengo na alisodomaiziwa, he need justice. Tafadhali, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kahi. Can the court, PM, before you talk, can the court allow me to present to Steve hiyo information yenye inaleta shida kwa senior counsels wengine? Steve, niwaonyesha hiyo kitu yenye inawapatia shida sana. Ni kama juu kwa unmute, acha nimsaidie. Steve, upo? Unmute.
Yes.
Niwaonyeshe?
It's okay.
Aya, sawa. Sasa nitaenda big screen, alafu nitawaonyesha kitu kenye inaleta shida yenye inafanya watu wengi wanaona ni kama this is not a genuine case. Okay, I'll just open the camera. Okay, so guys, so I'm taking you now to Facebook. We are now going to Facebook. Let me increase the light of this. It's okay. So this is the profile ya Terry Steve ya Facebook. I've just managed to open it, and as you can see, let me clean my camera, 1 minute. Okay, so as you can see, hii ni post yenye kwa Facebook yake, na post inasema ya kwamba they will criticize you for what you are, for what you are not, and for what they think you are. They will judge you for what you do, for what you don't do, and for what you fail to do. They will talk about you for what you say and for what you keep silent. They will point at you for your successes and for your mistakes, for your decisions, and for your doubts. No matter how much you try to please, there will always be opinions. So live for yourself, because in the end, The only thing that matters is being true to your own path. Blessed Tuesday. Okay. Sasa hiyo ndio post yenye picha yenye na company, hiyo post ni hii. Alafu sasa naweza afungua comment section nione wamesema nini. Okay, so
when your honor, she open the comment section.
Comment section.
I wish to submit this honorable court that this is not relevant.
Yeah.
This is an issue. The issue is whether he's straight or not, he deserves justice. And that was the question. That was the reason I was not asking him about his sexuality. Because if it's a matter of being a gay or not, I'm sorry to say that, he has a right to consent. I want to bring to this court that even your wife in your house, your wife as a straight man, in your wife, before your wife, you don't have to rape her. There is something called consent, and your wife can sue you, and you go to court forever, and you go to jail because of rape. Rape means it is just without consent, just that. So, and it starts when somebody has touched you, somebody that has really taken advantage of you. There is something else that we have to consider here. The fact that he said he's affected by and is infected with HIV and AIDS. This is a very serious matter. Let us be very kind. Let us be very, very, very keen on this matter, and let us be very honest in this matter. He said he reported. All what he needs to show us is the OB and the documents of the hospital. And what I can say is justice for him. Thank you.
Okay.
Jaona mimi na support Kiorni Peter.
Yes, Senior Counsel, Honorable Mike Makarina, chukua Mike.
Mimi na support Peter kwa sababu huyu mtoto ameingia kwa hii shinda kwa sababu ya yule pastor ama reverend.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo huyu mtoto atapata haki yake. Bora tu atupe OB. Na nataka kuambia huyo pastor nikipata OB ataamini hii court si ya mchezo.
Hapo sasa.
Bora atupe OB hata kama iko na 30 years.
Thank you.
Sababu huyu aliharibia huyu mtoto maisha yake akiwa na 19 years.
Ni kama aliharibiwa kabisa, which is so bad.
Tusiongeze sijui anaenda mrengo hii ama mrengo ile nyingine, no. Yeye aliripoti police station na anafaa apate haki yake kutoka police station. Na kwa mtu yeyote yule ako kwa hii court mwenye atadhulumiwa tena na atuambie ukweli, haki tutasimama na yeye. Kwa hivyo huyo pastor prepare tukutane na yeye.
Thank you. Let me put a quick poll just for the public to participate, whether it is okay to help Terry Steve get justice. Tuweke tu poll haraka. Do you think it is fair apate justice hata yeye? It doesn't matter what his mrengo is or where he is right now, or whether it is 7 years ago, 2018. It's still not too far away. Okay.
Madam Prosecutor, if you don't mind, I can add something.
I do mind. When we are taking the poll, we normally wait. Thank you, Mr. Kahi. You'll talk in a minute. It's only 1 minute. Doesn't take long. Thank you. So is it fair for him to get justice, Terry Steve? Remember, in this court of law is where he will get the support that he needs for justice to be served. This young man was even infected with HIV. Yeah, thank you. 1.8K. You all say justice is deserved.
I wish to submit to this court and to ask a question. I wish.
Yeah. I think Honorable. I think Senior Counsel Kahi wants to say something. PM Kimemia has also been waiting. Thank you. Kahi, take the mic.
so much, Madam Prosecutor. What I wanted to advocate ni huyu kijana wakati alishikwa cha nguvu, alishikwa na pasta, na hawa mapasta bado wako kwa pulpit. Now the main question here is, ni wazazi wengine wangapi watasafa watoto wao wakishikwa cha nguvu na wale mapasta innocently juu hawajui, because nobody knows about whatever those pastors are doing with their kids. Huyu alikuwa tu mmoja mwenye ambaye hata pengine kesi yake haikujulikana hata kwa hiyo kanisa. Ni vijana wengine ama ni watoto wengine wangapi wazazi wao wanaumia, wazazi wao watakuja kuumia baadaye, kama venye sasa Terry Steve anaumiza mzazi wake maybe saa hizi, or else hata pengine mzazi wake hajui, na kwa sababu ya ile trauma ambayo Terry Steve alipata hiyo wakati ndio ilimpush mpaka akaingia kwa huo mlengo kama aliingia. So inabidi mapema ndio best tuchangamke na hii koti ichangamke na huyu pasta na huyo pasta mwingine, juu hiyo kanisa bado iko na vijana ambao wanalelewa kwa hiyo kanisa. So you might find that the whole entire church, wale vijana wenye wako huko washa kuwa affected na ukimwi na washaingizwa kwa hiyo gazing without their concept. So thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. Honor, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honor, a good point from my fellow Kahega Shosho. I have a question to Terry Steve, and it is amazing that and amusing that people in the government are not getting justice. People in the government are not getting justice. I wish to ask Terry Steve, there's some evidence that have been sent right now here. Are you a cop? When you askari, sitasema mali yote ndanyamaza. It is just a matter of yes or no. When you askari popote? Terry Steve, are you wewe ni askari popote?
Ana struggle kujiunmute. Nimemtumia mic. Terry Steve, chukua mic please.
We are pointing out everything.
Ndio hiyo.
We are just saying kama ni askari na apati justice, what is wrong? Terry Steve, are you an afande?
I'm not.
Oh, you are not. You are not the one.
I'm not. My name is.
I wish this court to grant me permission to show the whatever I received, so that I'm not carried in a bad way. So that next time Miss Baby mambo ya fala, I will just put it clear here. If it's not him, it is not him.
Before Senior Counsel Peter Kioi puts the evidence.
Right?
I'm not the one.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, kumbe kuna wengine mpaka maaskari.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, for that. The person named here is Terry Steve, and he's not the one. The cop that you are talking is a very popular cop, and everybody I think knows apart from you. Hata anapostigi pale kwa Facebook. So again, once again, Terry has a case, but again, I would direct this as a chief justice in this court, that can we get hold of this Reverend Terry Steve? Where does he minister? Which church? Which branch? And if you have their numbers, you can communicate with the lady, with the prosecutor.
So I have, Your Honor, I have a picture that I'm going to ask Terry to check in his inbox. Terry, unaweza angalia WhatsApp yako. Ni yeye. Nimekutumia picha hapo.
Let me check.
Angalia WhatsApp yako.
I think, Madam Prosecutor, you're doing too much. It is Terry Steve who is supposed to give you exactly the photo of the perpetrator, because you cannot help the victim do what he doesn't, because you just been shown by a Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, another person who looks like Terry Steve. So I need you to upload yourself and act professionally. Sorry for that, because we don't want you to be on the other on the wrong side. So yours is to prove if it is true and do a lot of investigations. Thank you very much, Madam Prosecutor.
Okay.
Let Steve describe and tell us exactly the reverend, if he has his photos, and where does he minister and preach church wapi. So from there now, people can come and ascertain that it is indeed the course said, the source said, reverend. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So Terry Steve, the mic is yours. Mic ni yako sasa.
Okay. He ministered somewhere in Ruiru.
In Ruiru?
Yes.
Endelea.
The name of the church ni Salvation something. Salvation Ministry something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Haya, mnachukua hizo notes guys. Alafu picha?
Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, hiyo picha nimekutumia. Oh my God.
So now, Madam Prosecutor, you can go ahead and post the photo so that we now know exactly where he ministers, or the court knows where he ministers, and if anybody knows him, and maybe other victims may arise. Thank you very much, Madam Prosecutor, for doing due diligence investigation. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, okay. So what I'll do, Your Honor, I'll
Maybe-
just, yeah? PM, chukua mic. PM Kimemia.
Maybe before you post or you show us the photo, I have a few questions to Terry Steve.
Yeah, go on.
Terry, how are you?
I'm good.
Pole sana kwa yaliyokufanyikia, na tunaingia kwa viatu zako na tunasema pole sana. Ulituambia mlikuwa umepatana kwa meeting, mlikuwa mnapanga kitu kama parental blessing. Yes?
Yes.
Mlikuwa umepatana mkiwa kama group ya watu wangapi?
We are almost 20 something.
You are almost 20. Event ilisha saa ngapi?
Event ilisha around 8:30.
8:30. Before now this event, ulikuwa umepatana na huyu pastor before?
Tulikuwa tumepatana kwa burial.
After burial na hii event, hapa katikati hamjapatana tena?
No.
Mlikuwa mnaongea kwa simu?
We were not talking before.
Okay. After event imeisha, watu 20 wanataka kuenda nyumbani. What made you ubaki nyuma au wengine wakienda nyumbani?
Not everyone who went home.
Mulibaki watu wangapi?
Tulibaki almost to 11, 12.
11, 12. Wewe ulilala wapi?
Myself nilala kwa floor.
So hii yote ikikufanyikia, in that room kulikuwa na 11 people?
Yes.
Hawakukusaidia?
I came to realize they were of the same caliber.
So we are dealing with a group of more than 11 people ambao walifanya this injustice.
The injustice was done by 2 people.
But hao wengine 11 pia wako kwa the same group.
The rest were in the house.
Ulijaribu kuitisha usaidizi kutoka kwao? Because okay, wako 11 at this time, haujui kama wako pamoja, si ndivyo?
Okay, at the moment sikujua walikuwa pamoja. Like they are the same caliber. So, on my side whatever I did, I was just resisting. Yes.
Okay. Sawa. So at least we know there were 11 people there.
I think one thing he has said, PM Kimemia, is that all these people, these 11 people wenye walikuwa kwa hii nyumba, wote walikuwa wa mrengo na yeye hakuwa amejua. Unanielewa? So wote hao watu amesema they were of the same caliber. Steve, nikisema kwamba hiyo inamaanisha kwamba wote walikuwa wa mrengo, nitakuwa nasema ukweli?
Yes.
Yes. So PM Kimemia, this happens a lot. Young boys are pulled into gay parties without them knowing, and then they are exploited. This happens, inafanyikanga mingi sana. Aya, chukweni mic.
Uchiona? So, huyu aongea ama niongee?
Yes, in a Counsel Sunday, you haven't spoken, so chukua mic, alafu ndio Geoffrey atachukua after you.
Thank you so much, Yona. Thank you so much, Madam Prosecutor. I'm very sorry, Terry Steve, for that that happened. I would like to bring this to the public domain that regardless of sexual orientation, that doesn't justify rape. Now, I just have 2 questions, like we are guided by our owner, that we should ask too. Now, I think you've made it very clear that there were 11 people in this room. Apart from the reverend or the pastor, are you able to recognize the other person? Kindly, are you able to mention the other person, because you said you are molested by 2? Can you tell us the other person's name kindly?
Yes, the other one I knew him as Washeke, by the name Washeke, but he was a guy.
Senior Counsel Sunday, I would wish you to pass this question to him. Do you have any link that has you as a person who host watu wanajiuza, wanaume wenyewe wanajiuza?
Myself.
Wacha kusema myself. Do you know a page by the name Kenyan Kid?
No.
Continue guys.
Asikatae ni akaunti yake Kenyan_kid. Kenyan youth online every night. Ndio huyu anawaambia hapa. Ananyonga every night, Steve. Go there, utaona. Endeni kwa akaunti yake.
Iko hapa TikTok?
No, kwa Telegram.
Fanyeni hivi guys, I want to concur with Geoffrey, na because mimi sitaki kuingia kwa matters za uchinga. Kenyan Kid, you started selling yourself in 2019. You are at Kenyan Kid http actually /x.com /Kenyan_kid6. Okay, T is equals to HRTPDN CYQ GME WWW.TAUNYRYW and S08. Ni yako.
It's not mine. Si yangu.
May I continue, Honor?
Okay, so first of all, he has said it's not his. Maybe we can tunaweza si yako. Can we prove guys ya kwamba si yake? Geoffrey,
mimi nasa proof account ni yake. He go there every day. He sell her body there. Even napitanga kabisa, hata chini ya maji kabisa, ako hapo kabisa mpaka vile anafanyanga every day. Hiyo ndio kazi yake. So mi hata mkimcharge, mi najua pale anafanyanga hiyo kazi. Hii akaunti yake, na sasa mkitaka chungulieni chini ya maji. Red Jack nitakwambia siku ako live, uende uone what he do there, ndio utaniambia. Yeah.
Yaona ile kitu imetuleta hapa ni yule alifanya huyu mtoto aingie kwa hiyo shinda, si ile kazi anafanya for now. Ndio tusuie wale watoto wengine wasiteseke hivyo.
Wasipate justice.
I think tunaelewana.
Very true, very true, very true. Senior Counsel. Now, my next question, kindly, Terry Steve, you said after medical test, you tested positive. Confirm that.
That was after 9 months of the incident.
Okay, thank you. Do you have any medicines proving that, or before that, are you under medication? Like, are you taking any drugs for the said disease?
At the moment, I'm doing.
Kindly send them to Madam Prosecutor, or Madam Prosecutor, do you have any proving that?
I think what I'll do, Terry Steve, and guys, if you want to gift him, support him, please do. What Lata Santa started, msupportini. And also, Terry Steve, I need that information tafadhali kwa WhatsApp yangu. Unaweza fanya hivyo?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Yes, so you can do it right now. Unaweza enda tu chai, ufanye hivyo, ututumie tu saizi. Just go through your pictures. Unarudi TikTok, unaenda chai, unajua kuenda chai? Yani unaenda tu kufanya hizo vitu kwa simu yako, utoki live.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, fanya hivyo. Lakini usikae chai sana kwa sababu TikTok itakuangusha.
Okay.
Haya.
Should I wait or I can proceed with my next question?
I think you can wait, but then what I don't know if Peter has something to say, but kuna kitu Geoffrey anajaribu ku drive towards. Geoffrey comedian, nataka nikuulize, kwani mtu akiwa ameingizwa mrengo by force through kubakwa, kwa nini sasa kwa nini sasa ublame huyo mtu kwa hiyo kitu, hiyo kisanga? I don't know whether to call it kisanga yenye
I know. Najua nikujibu back.
Hebu nijibu.
Okay. Unajua kuna wale watoto uzaliwa na hormones hivyo wakiwa from down. Na kuna wale watu urebiwa.
Yeah.
Umeona kuna different hapa ama usiki?
Nashika.
Mtu yuko ujui kitu yote utasema nyamaza, but me I'm telling you the truth. Lazima justice ifanyike kila mahali, sijakataa. Unajua kuna vijana nowadays they are lazy, wakisikia ni pesa mahali they do because of money.
Okay.
So hapo ni kama nimekujibu. Vitu zingine nikiongea lazima hata kotini kuna watu opposite, kuna watu wako light.
Tunakuelewa. Shida yangu ni huyu ni kama nataka kuna vijana wengi hapa TikTok wenye walienda through the same issue yenye Terry alienda through. Hata kuna mwingine hapa transgender, sasa hizi ameanza kubadilika kuwa mwanamke, alienda through the same shida yenye Terry Steve alienda through, unaelewa? Na kwa hivyo lazima tukumbuke kwamba kuna watu wengi sana wanazaliwa hivyo kwa mrengo, lakini kuna watu wengi sana wanawekwa kwa mrengo na hawa baba wabaya wanaku
Yaona.
Geoffrey.
Guys, hello. Guys. Peter,
I wish to put this across.
I give you microphone.
Yaona.
Guys,
please.
Let me direct fast before you go ahead.
I wish to tell you that go to Telegram and find a page called Boys Zone. You will find him akinyonga na wanaume watatu.
Okay, we tend
Your Honor,
we tend to forget so fast.
Order in the court. order in the court right now. The judge is talking now. So guys, let us focus with what brought Terry Steve here. He wants justice. He's explaining on how he was sodomized, on how he was violated. We are not talking about his gender, his sexuality, his lifestyle, or whatever. Whatever he chooses, it is him. We don't discriminate against in this court, against race, gender, sexuality, color, and anything. Whether you are fat, you are short, you are skinny, we don't discriminate. I want to put this clear. So even if the victim here is doing whatever he or she is doing, that is none of our business. The business of this court is to find justice, nothing but the justice. We are diverting this into personal life. Now, you have to remember in this court that this young man was violated in 2018. And he hasn't received any justice. He has come out crying to this Hebel court under my supervision or under my leadership with the Office of Prosecution, Madam Lady Jacqueline. So can we focus on that? Any other things are ulabalus. People want child. We want justice for this. Can we get hold of that reverend who did that? Okay. Please, Madam Lady Jacqueline, please let us focus. Okay. We don't care what anybody does. A lot of us here, a lot of this court is full of those people. We are calling them Mrengo Kushoto. We have our senior counsel who is also in that big left-wing extremist, that the big letters by the name Geoffrey. So we don't judge anything. So tuweke kwa speed bwana. Tuweke kwa speed bwana.
Jaji mwenyewe kumanina.
Okay, so apparently
I wish
okay.
to ask the court, and I wish to submit to the judge, able judge, that now because of wastage of time and all of us have a lot of duties to do, including sleeping in the house.
I think Madam Prosecutor, we are not gonna have a court whereby every time we are doing that, this one senior counsel Peter Kio makes about himself, right? We nobody wastes our time here. If you feel this court that you've been wasted,
Your Honor,
yes, please.
allow him 1 minute. Allow him 1 minute, Your Honor.
No.
I think the judge should be listening.
Allow him 1 minute, Your Honor. It is a good interlude, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I wish that right now we be shown the photos of the perpetrator.
Yes,
okay. I will do that. However, allow me to also do my duty as the prosecutor, in that we want to first of all define terms of engagement and also define terminologies. Now, is this court agreeing that Terry Steve is a victim here or not? Is this court agreeing that we are dealing with a victim of S violence? So I want to see if it is a no or a yes in the comment section, because we need to define terminology here and agree on terms of engagement, because we do not want to be derailed every minute. Okay, so if he is, if indeed he is a victim and we are treating him as a victim, then allow me to bring up somebody who has gone through the same experience as him, to sit here with him for what you call victim support. Okay? Is that okay for me to bring in another person?
Your Honor, I disagree with it, and I beg to say this. This court has a tendency of taking us through rounds.
No. Yes, can I bring the other member of the public to support Steve or not?
Let us see the perpetrator.
We are seeing the perpetrator. We are, but let us agree.
We don't want them.
Let us agree first. Paul, guys, Paul, members of the public, Paul, members of the jury, use your finger to decide. Use your finger to decide. Should we bring another victim of the same crime up on the podium or not? Use your finger to decide. Use your finger to decide.
Alafu tukiendelea kabisa, wakiendelea hivyo Lady Jacqueline, naomba koti kesi yenye imetuleta hapa ya leo ilikuwa ya mapasta.
Hapana, it is still the same thing, comedian. Hapana, lazima tu agree ya kwamba victims wengi watatokea na tusiwe
tumebeba.
Oh my God, I've seen a moderator muting senior counsel Geoffrey, comedian. Moderators, you do that again, moderation button gone. Don't do that again. Do not mute any senior counsels. Thank you. All right. Okay. So now I will bring up yes, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Allow me. I'm going to show the picture. People are waiting for the picture. Allow me to bring somebody up. Yeah, I just found him. Okay. So I've brought another member of the public, and then I will show the picture. Now, this member of the public is also a victim of the same crime. And he can be here as a support system for Master or Mr. Terry Steve. Thank you very much. Chapati plug, katu hapo umute. Asante sana. Okay, sasa nitakuja big screen, nitaonyesha picha. Thank you. And unless PM Kimemia wants to do some PR hula baloo. Okay. All right. So I've got certain things to show this court. Okay. I've got a few things to show the court. I will do that. PM Kimemia, you're rather quiet. Why are you not protesting?
Because we have to defend reputations. Maybe you could have shown us the evidence first before showing us the person. You are supposed to submit the evidence so that we can have no reasonable doubt that for sure he is a suspect.
Now, this is Terry Steve, his medication. His HIV medication. He has sent it to me. And then after that, I'm going now to show you a picture of the said pastor, the Reverend Edward Mwangi. Okay. And that is the gentleman. That is the man who... Yeah, PM, you're laughing. It's like you know these people, PM Kimemia. Butanga msimamo.
Madam Prosecutor, kindly, just a minute, kindly.
Yeah.
We are told there were two. Can we also get the picture of the other person, kindly?
Yeah, I'll get that. So can Terry Steve please go to first of all, he needs to tell us the name, remind us of the name of the person again. Tafadhali. I've asked him for the OB and he has told me he's looking for his OB right now. Akipata hivi ataleta kotini.
OB is very important.
Yeah, we need the OB. Your Honor, allow me to give this PM Kimemia a mic. I still have a bone to chew. PM Kimemia.
Okay. Madam, yes, Madam Prosecutor. You know, I always have a problem. Maybe ungetupe anobi mbele ya kutuonesha picha ya mwenye amefanya hivyo, because now watu washamjua.
Thank you.
So is upon him now to defend himself. So you see, already tushamuona. Sasa he's already a suspect. Kama tujapata enough evidence.
Make this make sense.
Maybe ungetupe OB.
Make this make sense. Make this make sense.
Can I object to that? Object to that?
Wait, Senior Counsel. Make this make sense. Sasa tumeshamjua PM Kimemia.
Yes.
So how long have we known the victim? For how many hours have we now known the victim, PM Kimemia? Sasa tumeshamjua. Sasa tumeshamjua. Anyway, Senior Counsel Sunday, take the mic.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I think people are arraigned in court until they are always guilty until proven innocent. They'll still appear before court unless otherwise, when proven innocent, they get dismissed. So I think there's no offense in that, kindly.
Madam Prosecutor, maybe you can try reaching out to that pastor. We give him a right to reply. Yes, he come to this court and defend himself. That's my point.
So we have been told by the victim that the other guy is actually dead. He has since died. Remember, these two men actually infected this young man with HIV. So yeah, amesha enda Zion. Okay, guys.
Prosecutor, questioning.
Yes. So take the mic.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Senior Counsel Githaiga.
Steve, I think very sorry still. I'm very sorry once again. Now my next question is because umesema ni group watu wamekuwa kwa dini moja, anisha hawa watu they are very dangerous to this society, and please if you can kindly identify more of those who are in that room, can you kindly let us know or if you have pictures kindly.
Hariwasheke is now the deceased. And there were a lot of them, like Sami, there was Jenga, yeah. I can't recall all the names.
Thank you so much. I think you said you went to the police station. How long can it take you to provide us with an OB kindly?
Okay, not unless I check it out. Then I'll send it to Lady Jacqueline tomorrow. At the moment, I'm not sure if I can get it at the moment.
Much now. You said you met at a funeral, right?
Yeah, my first meetup with Edward was at the funeral.
Approached who for a conversation to start? Because I always understand for a conversation to start, one must approach the other. Who approached who?
He's the one who approached me.
Okay, thank you. Now, you went to the police station. What activities, like what was the response to your case? Did they take it to the lots of agency or they just ignored? And what police station was this? Thank you.
I went to Onkatarungai police station and I reported the matter there. Then afterwards I was given an OB and I was referred to go to a hospital, of which I went to a public hospital at Onkatarungai by the names I told you.
So much, Your Honor, and I'm very glad. Sorry once again, Terry Steve.
Okay. I don't know if another member of the public wants to talk, but we've got Chapati Plug mwenye alikuwa hapa juu, acha nimrudishe juu. Chapati Plug, kindly request and come up.
Ya Chapati, si tuliona hiyo story kutoka kitambo, ninja kitambo sana, vilikuwa mpaka YouTube.
Huyo Chapati Plug ni ninja.
Si alikuwa anasemanga alikuwa anatoka kwa mama yake anaenda Nairobi. Hiyo ilikuwa nje. Kwani hamkumbuki guys? Huko kwa Aline. Si alikuwa huko.
Aya, namleta juu guys, namleta juu. Simuoni hapa. Chapati Plug, if you're here, request.
Prosecutor, I can say,
Yeah.
Terry Steve has done a good job coming out so that other members of the public wajue vitu kama hizo zinafanyika. Maybe kuna wengine wangejipata kwa shida kama hizo kama hangeongea, but kuongea imefanya wengi wafunguke macho wajue. Sio ati juu mtu amesimama kwa pulpit, you should trust them with your life and everything. So according to me, maybe kuna wengi wamejua those things are happening. Wengine walikuwa juu maybe ni za uongo, na moso wana target students. Peter Choi told us akona story ya students, so at least people wanafaa wafunike macho wajue those things are happening, and we advise their boys they are happening.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for it coming. I had just arrived. I have a very bad cold. Nikiodira haya. But thank you, I have arrived. I am just catching up. I'm meeting a case here. Maybe somebody can also, as we wait, can update quickly. Nigetha tutoe maoni hifo kunaenda aje, please. Kama mtu anaweza update haraka wale wanaongea Kisugu kama Lady Jacqueline, what's happening, what is the case? Because I'm seeing, yeah, thank you.
Okay, so Senior Counsel Githaiga, so what is happening is that we have started going through the response. We today we were supposed to have Prophet Peter K here. However, instead we are looking at some victims of violence, the S violence, and this gentleman here came into court. Actually spoke to me yesterday. Aliniambia ya kwamba alikuwa victim wa one of the pastors wa huyu Reverend Peter K. So one of the pastors in his church pia alimbaka huyu Terry Steve akiwa 19 years. Akamwacha na HIV. Hata saizi anameza dawa za HIV. Okay. Asa kitu watu wamekuwa wakifuatilia ni hiyo OB number. He's gone through a lot of questioning. But the court has assured him that he will get protection, he will be supported. But all people want to know is whether the case is legit. Pretty much that is where we are. I hope that explain vizuri, guys. Explain vizuri, I hope.
Yeah, that one nimesikia vizuri. Poleni sana, jana sikukuwa kwa koti, nilikuwa na mgonjwa. There is a friend of mine who was alipata stabbing, alidugwa makisu, na sajana nilikuwa na shughulika, tulitoka saa 8, lakini nilikuta mapasta walikuwa wanaanikana huku. Tena leo tena nimesikia kuna maneno, so now when I was coming in ndio nimekuta pastor akianikwa. So mimi nilikuwa nauliza, I have had somebody talk here, anaitwa PM Kimemia. Hapo ndio mimi ni get on the line of questioning. Hapo niulize, kabla hatujaanika mtu hapa, I think it is more important tukue na more evidence kwa hizi maneno ambazo zinaendelea, kwa sababu mimi nikiongea kifyagu, we should put more emphasis on people producing more before we anika somebody, especially these pastors. Mimi ni wa hii community. Huyu anaitwa Terry Steve is somebody I know, ni rafiki yangu, ni wa hii community yetu. Pastor huyo ndio sijaimuona, na mimi naona hapa kwa hii maneno ambayo, na jana pia niliona the same asacha similar case ambayo ilikuwa ya jana, ilikuwa ya watu yawili ya Rav Gosoa. Hiyo maneno nitaweza kuelezea wakati niko soba vizuri. Ya Rav Gosoa, watu wanajuana, wanapedana, manakuwa na maneno yao, manakuja blackmailiana huku. I wish we could get, because you know when you accuse somebody of HIV, of accusing you of infecting you with HIV, you should have concrete reasons that this is the person. Kwa sababu ukiangalia kwa hii community yetu, men who have sex with men, hata ukiangalia prevalence yetu ni 18%. Most of us, na mimi nasemaga mara mingi, wengi sana tunakuwa na virusi. Before you accuse somebody, you say huyu ndio huyu na si huyu, because huyu ni rafiki yangu anaitwa Terry, na mimi namjua na anajua namjua, na tunajuana, na sisi tumanajuana everywhere, masoko manini. I think it is more important, kabla manaanika pisha ya mtu, it's more important tupate more evidence, more serious, kwa sababu Vitu ingine hapa naona na mimi mtanikubaliana na mimi, unajua saa ingine ni vizuri niseme vitu ingine. Unaona, we are having, and these are my members, my people, we are having cases of blackmail. Watu wawili manajuana, manapedana, watu wanaigiria katikati, wanakuja na mapenzi, kuna koti TikTok, manaanikana. When I heard of HIV, I thought it was more important. Yesterday we dealt with a case of somebody alifanywa maneno miezi na miezi, hakwenda polisi, hakufanya. Sisi hapa ije tunajuana, sisi hapa ije tunasema, watu wanapiga masimu wanasema, kwani watu wanaanikana. Ukiangalia mimi niliandika mpaka Facebook, lakini siko hapa kwa koti nitoe maoni yangu, but nataka pia niongeleshe watu yetu. Do not use this, munakuja kublackmailiana hapa. We will. So mimi siwezi support violence. Nobody should take advantage of another. Nobody should even sleep with another without consent. Lakini mkijuana na mkijuana maneno yenu na mko na history, mkikuja koti mnafafanua na mnatoa yote. Mnatoa ya ndani, ya chini ya kitada, because we are having now a crisis in community. Huku ije masimu inapigwa left right center. Githaika huko kwa koti yenyu kunaenda aje? Watu wanaanikana. These kids wanapata let us agree, we will not support any kind of violence, and Lady Jacqueline support that. And that is why I insist, in case mtu akikuja aseme, Dogo nimalize, gocha nimalize tu.
Wacha nishuke Githaiga, you have warned me severally.
Kioi, I can just finish.
You have warned me severally. Wacha nishuke
confirm. Can I just finish, Peter Kioi? Can I just finish? Yes. Ndio nasema, in as much as we will not, and I will not sit here and support anybody infecting somebody HIV knowingly. That is a crime, that is wrong. But I insist that it is better we be asking for more concrete evidence before we parade people before the public. Let us get more concrete evidence. Let us get what was the police action. Let us verify an OB. We are just being told by the word of mouth. We are just being told by the word of mouth. Already we are parading a pastor. We don't know what was the truth. We don't know the repercussions. Let us not do no harm. We are not protecting anybody. Mimi Githaiga, I will not come here and protect anybody. However, I will support that everybody gets the justice they deserve. Let us not serve as a court where we will enable blackmail. Let us, and I'm not saying that Steve is blackmailing. Let me not be gotten wrong. I am not saying that. I'm only saying that before we parade a suspect, it is good that we get more concrete evidence ambayo tutasema yenyewe hapa we have a case. But before that, I think it is very unfair to parade a picture of somebody. Yeah, thank you.
Shall we jump in now? And I think before Peter Kioi, Senior Counsel, jumps in, let me jump in here and actually counter what you have said. And this time I'll go with the jury that what we'll need is justice. We do not need a lot of words, many words of English. Kizungu mingi hatutaki. Kenye tunataka ni justice. Why do I say that? Yesterday, a victim came to court by himself. Okay? He came here after having several attempts at taking his own life. Okay? Unaliving himself. He was fed up. He had called his own mother from the village in Nyeri to come to Nairobi to tell him his final goodbyes. He had called his brother from the village to come take his motorbike aende nayo nyumbani. This man was taking his life. Huyo jamaa alikuwa anaisha. Na hapo we were able to listen as he narrated his story. It was the decision of the court to then show one piece of evidence, which was the identity of the gentleman. But if you ask me whether I have everything else, I will tell you, yes, I have medical reports. I have bills from the hospital, dating all the way from October, from Mama Lucy Hospital. So how then can you say that the court is being used for blackmail, when in actual fact, this man was taken advantage of by a man of God. Why, quote unquote, man of God? Why are we actually trying to protect men of the cloth? What are we gaining in return by protecting men of the cloth? That is my question. Number two, this young man has come here and he has spoken about his ordeal. Now, the only thing that we have done, we have tried as much as possible to paint him as a gay man, as if gay men do not go through violence, as if they are immune to being, exploited sexually. I ask this court to focus on finding justice to male victims of violence. Thank you. PM Kimema, you can take the mic, or the judge can take the mic. Thank you.
Lady Jacqueline, but before parading someone's photo here.
PM Kimemia, let me have this moment. Lady Jacqueline, you've even spoke my mind. Listen, a little bit, kidogo tafadhali. I normally mute myself, and when I give a chance, I don't take long because niko hapa ninasikiza. Lady, sorry, but the prosecutor, you put it very clear that in this court is justice, is not protecting perpetrators. Yesterday, it was a heated argument. It was heated court. People almost fought when we wanted those pictures. Senior Counsel Githaiga is claiming. I want to put this clear to the members of public and to the members of Highcourt that Githaiga was here, indeed, during all that session yesterday and today. Okay, now don't change the narrative that someone is being paraded for infecting this young man. This young man has not said that the reverend infected him. Terry did not say that he was infected. What we wanted to know in this court, if indeed this Terry Steve was sodomized, was violated. We are not just talking about the possibilities of his status as HIV/AIDS or any infection. So let us not debunk what the victim has in a matter of coming and changing things. We now understand, we all understand that there's been a lot of, and I don't want to speak this, a lot of chiniamaji things. Who should take what and who should do things. Let us find justice, like yesterday how we did, and we found that one Bishop K was involved. So let us focus with the justice of this guy. That's why I said before, atuangalii huyu mtu ni wa mrengo gani, ni wa ugonjwa gani, ni munono, whatever he does, but was he violated? That is our question. Take microphone. I'll put it clear, guys. Yes, it's just justice. We don't care. So why are we protecting those perpetrators? Thank you.
Judge, what exactly
the judge?
Issue? Is it the HIV issue, or is it maybe I've
that's why I've seen
the judge. What exactly is the issue?
Okay, so the issue is the guy was violated. It's not about HIV. The issue is about HIV. Yes. So I will beg you to listen. Yes, okay. And we are not going to be waiting for senior counsels waturejeshe nyuo tukueleza kuna FIP. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sawa. Okay, sawa. Haya. Tuendelee. Thank you.
The judge, I also want to say what Githaiga said. Before we parade someone's photo, we have concrete evidence. Hatufai kuruhusu hii kesi itumike kuruin other people's reputation. As the case that we are dealing with it now, we don't have any evidence ya kuoneshana that pastor, the person you paraded here, was involved. It's only a word of mouth. Si tuliambiwa tu story, but we don't have the evidence. We don't have the OB. First, kama tungepewa the OB, ndio sasa tuletewe picha. Basa already tumesha sulubisha mtu. Kuna mtu wako msalabani already, but we don't have the evidence. First we get the evidence, then we parade the person. Maybe in future. Not for now, but in future ikuwe hivyo. Some people have said that I was there. I was not there. It's only that I'm fighting to protect other people's reputation, because we are fighting for justice, and on the other hand, we are creating an injustice for someone else. Yes.
Judge, if you're there, if you can sustain that objection by Senior Counsel Sunday, please.
Objection gone.
I think Senior Counsel, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I think it's so clear that once someone is accused of anything, however much we might think they are innocent, they have to prove themselves that they are innocent. With evidence given, I think it's leading towards that direction. So it's upon us now to verify and say he's innocent. Bringing his picture doesn't mean he's guilty. He's just an accused. Thank you.
So Sando, unamaanisha kesho nichukue picha yako nikuje nionyeshane hapa madawa nikuseme kabla sijaleta evidence ya upit nikupime wewe uko na ugonjwa, unaweza nianika useme mimi ndio nilikuambukisha?
It will be an allegation. Now you allege. You haven't victimized me. You have alleged. So it will be upon me to prove otherwise, that I'm innocent.
Hata huyo ni mtoto wa watu. Thank you.
Office of the prosecutor. Maybe what evidence do we have? Do we have a lobby? Do we have medical reports? Maybe what have you received?
So your Senior Counsel Githaiga, Terry actually has all that information. He's actually sending it to me by tomorrow. He has not only the OB. He has not only the OB. He also has reports, like medical reports from the local.
Is there any of them that you have received?
I have received his confirmation of having contracted HIV and being on medication for HIV.
But we have not yet received.
Is that evidence?
Lady Jacqueline,
is that enough evidence that the pastor?
That is upon you, Senior Counsel, to decide whether that is evidence enough. That is the onus is not upon me to decide. It is you, Senior Counsels, to have a thorough discussion on whether. So allow me to mute. Thank you.
Okay, and that's why I'm raising my case on this. I have no issue about evidence being raised, because I will support a case when we have evidence. I know what I'm saying. When we see the OB, I think that is the right time to parade somebody. I'm only saying that we should be more careful. Let us not look like, people ambao wanakuanga, we say something and then tomorrow there is nothing. So I think we should, mimi nakwambia tu Lady Jacqueline, I think we should first get it all. Kama ungekuwa nayo niambie, Githaiga, I have an OB, Githaiga, I have the report. I think that is fine. I think I'll support you. But before I see maybe, and you confirm to me, maybe you have received it, ARVs is a sign of somebody living with HIV, but that's not a sign of somebody infected me with HIV to a point that I would tell you this is the picture. I can accuse 100 men of infecting me. I need to prove more to show that indeed na kufuata ubio vitu yote, that is the right way. The medical reports, that's the right way, and I would congratulate him of having them. But again, I think we should take more time before we parade somebody. I know what I'm saying. Yes, that is what my point. Thank you.
Shall I challenge you on I know what I'm saying? That ambiguous statement that you've repeated quite a few times. I know what I'm saying. Can you please, Senior Counsel Githaiga, tell this court exactly what you're saying? Thank you very much.
I'm saying that if we have police report and medical reports and everything like that of sexual violence, the case is most likely to be taken up to the highest level possible. I am finding it awkward that there was a police report and there was medical report, and these are cases of sexual violence. It should not have been protected. we are putting even the police at question, because I would question a lot that somebody went for medical report, somebody had an OB, reported sexual violence, and that case was thrown under the bus. That is what I'm trying to say, that before we judge, I think it is most important we get the evidence that indeed an OB was taken and indeed medical report was taken, so that we can also take and we can also question the system, because it must have failed Terry if all that was done and they did not follow up to the point where Terry could get justice. But again, we need to see that indeed he had an OB so that we can sacrifice them, because if I was to talk here, I would thoroughly punish, but ningesomea sana the system for failing sexual violence or victims. But again, I cannot do that because I realized you still have not gotten the evidence. So unfortunately, until you get that, that is when maybe I would still insist that we should parade somebody. Thank you.
All right. So I will also challenge Senior Counsel Githaiga Wachai that you have come into the court today, this court today, and you have stated very clearly that Terry ni one of you. Okay, he's one of us. And you know me, Terry, you know me, ukamwambia hivyo. Now, Terry was here earlier and he was asked whether he was a member of the LGBTQ community. He said he was not. Now, that may simply have meant that he was not ready to out himself in front of this this massive crowd of people. So I feel again, Mr. Githaiga, that perhaps you have also violated the privacy rights of Mr. Terry Steve by coming into this court and stating that he is one of you, member of your community. You can take the mic, Senior Counsel.
I'm sorry on that. I totally take responsibility. I am totally sorry. I didn't know. I came late. I didn't know that Terry had said that he's not part of us. When I came here, when I saw Terry Steve up here, I was like, "Wa, ni nini? Kuna nini na Terry?" Because I know him, he knows me. I did not tell him at tunanijua. No, I meant like tunajuana. So I'm sorry that I outed him. But going on the line of the case, actually, that is why I asked to be updated. Nikajua okay, ni kesi zetu. So I thought he is already out and have told everybody that he's us. But I'm sorry so much. I apologize. I own my mistake on that. I did not know that time. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I ask the court to forgive me.
Yeah, thank you, Senior Counsel. That is very brave of you. Thank you.
And I think it is good maybe for the court also to note that it is, or maybe the court to advise whether it is right to lie under oath in this court. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's understandable. Thank you, Senior Counsel. Now I will first of all say thank you for getting us to 1 million taps. Let me do a bit of moderation, 2-minute moderation. Kama huja follow host, hiyo ndio wakati na kuomba, enda uhit follow hapo, tafadhali follow host. Watu 2,000 hit follow host, watu 2,000 follow host, tafadhali. I still stand with the jury that we are going to find justice for Terry Steve, whether he is a gay man or not, whether he is an SW or not. Okay, so being an SW does not make him not worthy of justice. If he was indeed a victim at the age of 19, in my opinion, he was barely an adult. At 19 years, he was barely an adult. And these people who took advantage of him should be brought to book. Thank you. I'll now give the mic back to the judge and other senior counsels. I think we are going very much towards the ruling, but Terry, unaweza chukua mic kuongea kidogo. Naona ni kama unataka kuongea.
No, I'm okay.
Okay, you're okay. Sawa. Okay, so our judge, if you can, I don't know if you can give us direction. I think we've been deliberating for a while. I don't know if the judge is there.
Oh, go ahead. Everything okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right. So
again, I don't want people to come here and pretend that they were not here. I also want to subpoena Terry Steve for lying in his court under the oath. He said his speak is nothing but the truth, and I understand that he wanted to be protected, but again, when you come to this court, kama wewe ni mwizi unasema mimi ni mwizi, kama mimi ni mrengo wa kushoto unasema mimi ni mrengo wa kushoto. There is nothing. That's why I started by reading the procedures of this court, that we don't discriminate against sexuality, gender, or anything, physical or anything. So thank you, Githaiga, also for that submission. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you so much kwa kurekebisha hiyo. That's why I was talking that. Thank you so much watu mmeliara isalidanganya because alinua Bible kwa koti. Thank you.
Thank you so much. But of course, Geoffrey Comedian pia anajua kuna wengine lazima watadanganya kwa sababu again, it is illegal. It is not allowed to take part in an activity that is homosexual. But anyway, PM Kimemia tuchukua mic. Thank you.
Madam Prosecutor, I just want to ask the permission of the court, maybe nishuke kidogo for personal reasons, but I just want to tell Terry all shall be well. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, PM Kimemia. You can now leave the court. Thank you. I think there are people waiting to come in. Mr. Githaiga, you want to check the mic? Chukua mic. Thank you.
Oh, nilikuwa nataka kucorrect hapo. It is not illegal to say that you are gay in Kenya. Saying that you are gay is not illegal. Maybe that is incorrect information. Mimi yangu kwa hii kesi, wacha niwaambie, naona wengine wananikasirikia. Mimi nitasema I am not against justice for Terry. Terry is my friend. Na nimesema mimi najua Terry, hata huyo mwenye mumeanika pisha huyo ndio sijui. Lakini allow me to say that I will support justice for Terry nikiona OB. Lady Jacqueline ukipata na umeniambia ni kesho, please hata niambie, mimi mwenyewe nitaanza kupiga duru ni support justice for my friend. Kukisikizana ukikuwa na medical report ukipata, please tutasupport. Mimi Pagu nitasupport on my part nikiona umepata. That is my point. Lazima Lady Jacqueline, you at least assure me or the court that indeed we have received. I am not protecting anybody. I cannot protect somebody I don't know. Hata simujui ni nani huyo. So I cannot protect somebody I don't know. So definitely tukisha receive, but tukisha receive evidence, tukisha receive OB, hata ukipata OB na nini, because mimi nataka kuuliza, hizi ni makesi, mimi ama paralegal. These are cases we follow up. I would question the authorities and question the system of failing this case. But until I see it, that is when, because again sitaki tena nikae kama mujiga nilikuwa napigana vita ambayo haitakuwa. Lakini Lady Jacqueline, I will totally support you and I'll support the call once I see you have seen the OB and having received the medical report. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Senior Counsel Githaiga. I think those who are saying it is illegal, it is the act of homosexuality that is illegal in Kenya. Ukipatikana, I think it's life imprisonment or something. The act of homosexuality. Yeah. Okay. So what else, senior counsels, have we not discussed? I think it is that time for the judge to deliberate, and then we decide on tomorrow. What is coming tomorrow? I don't know whether I can give you guys some updates. We did speak with Prophet Peter Kay. We are still trying to get his side of the story. We are not sure whether that will be possible, but we will try. However, I think if the court allows, then tomorrow we will just submit evidence from Terry Steve, and then we will move on to other cases from there. And also perhaps if we can get a response from Reverend Edward Mwangi, then we may actually finish tomorrow, and then we move on to other cases. Senior counsels, let me know if that is in order with all of you.
Madam Prosecutor, kuna kitu nilisahau juzi, ile siku nilikuwa napatiwa Marayon. Kuna hii makesi mkisha malizana na hii makesi ya mashoga, kuna hii wamama wanalia huku TikTok, na nadhani ni time this court considers. Kuna hii manaita comfort home, nimetagiwa kwa mavideo Women Against Comfort Home, na ni vizuri mfanye investigation, musearch Google hizo video. Nilikuta washosho wanapiga duru kwa video. Kuna watu ni vizuri tuletane hapa juu wote wako hapa TikTok. In as much as tuna kesi hizi za manyumba za madoa za manyumba za madoa na madoa tu kesi hizi za watu wetu kuibiwa, so that we also call out these companies maybe ambazo zinaweza patikana na masida, because these women are crying out on public na maybe hawasikiki. I have seen more than 4 videos of people complaining about comfort homes. I'm not crucifying them, wasinishukue vibaya. I only got concerned because people walikuwaga wananitag and I got really concerned, and tukishamaliza hizi makesi ningependa pia the court to admit that case na to investigate vizuri, tulete hao watu ambao wana complain, ma account zao tunaziona, tuwalete kotini waongee kesi yao. The owners of comfort homes wako huku kwa TikTok, wako na ma account, wakuje hapa wajieleze, so that we don't see our mothers being stolen money. Sometimes it's good pia tunasaidia wa mama zetu. Sometimes these cases in courts take years. It's good we talk them out. It's good we call them out. People may take this court as not serious, lakini it is very serious because its outcomes inatuma baka inatigisha madunia na everywhere. So I think it is time we listen to the cries of our mothers, but that is of course after the cases of the pastors and after the case of Terry. Maybe we can consider that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Senior Counsel Githaiga.
I'm not wacha niambia hawa watu ya kusema diverting. I'm not diverting anything. Hawa watu wanasemaga na divert nafanya. No, I'm not diverting anything. I'm only advising the court after the cases we can have whatever we are having. Okay? Thank you very much.
Alafu Red Jacqueline, mukisema hiyo ya mashamba, already niko na mwenye anauza mashamba wa hiyo kampuni. Niliomba namba mchana, najua wataki hiyo kesi ikuje huku, but itakuja huku because huku ndio naona kesi pali inaeleweka. Ile I think koti nyingine nimeiona iko chini. Alafu kuna hawa wasichana wa Gulf na ni for TV, unajua ni for TV.
Nimeshajua voti. Ni voti ndio iko na hiyo kesi ya Comfort Home.
Yeye ndiye alikula hizo pesa, so hakuwa anatuma kwenda kwa Comfort. Hata Comfort Homes huyo mkubwa mwenyewe, si unaona tuliongea na yeye mchana, aliniambia ule ndiye alikuwa anatuma pesa. Wale wasichana wa Team Gulf wanatuma, hawatumi huko Kenya. Tumeongea na yeye mchana, ameniambia mkimuita atakuja, si ndio? Tumeongea na yeye mchana.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah. So when you need the number tuko nayo. Yeah.
Geoffrey, maybe sasa kesho nitachukua hizo evidence, and then guys we can make that, we can do tomorrow, we can focus on investigations kesho, Senior Counsel Geoffrey na Githaiga, and then we bring that case on Saturday during the day kitu kama saa 5 asubuhi, ili the owners of Comfort Homes can be here and some of those big victims can be here in court. I think what does the jury think? Jury, what do you guys think? Because kesho enyewe hatuwezi waleta hapa kwa sababu kesho bado we are hoping we can get justice for Terry. Yes.
Jacqueline, jury inasema focus. Ebu focus tuendelee. Ebu tuendelee please. Ebu focus.
Okay.
Ebu focus.
All right. Sawa. Wacha ni focus. Jury, wacha ni focus. I think we are focusing on justice for Terry. If indeed tomorrow Terry brings in the OB during the day and confirms all this, then we can finish his case and move on. After that, we can go to Comfort Homes. Yeah. So, members of the jury, members of the judiciary, what do you think? In my opinion, I don't know if the judge is there. If we can have our final submissions, and then I think the judge can rule, and then we'll be done. I think so. Thank you, Your Honor.
Wacha nitibu haraka na Dr. huyu mwenye mmeleta hapa immediately kabisa, kuna mtu amenitext yeye aende kesho, atakuja hapa I think so vile nimeambiwa, alafu atakuja na yeye medical. ya kuonyesha na yeye ni mgonjwa ama si mgonjwa, na huyu akuje na medical ndio tuweze kuchaji hiyo kitu kesho. Wacha niendelee kutafuta. Thank you. Naendelea kutafuta namba yake. Nitakwambia Bridget asubuhi.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Senior Counsel Geoffrey. Okay, so Peter Kioi, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi, maliza. Tumalize ya leo. Okay. But we are not protecting men of the cloth. Guys, I'm saying again, we are not protecting bishops. We are not protecting pastors. We are not protecting them.
I finish by saying that
Thank you.
I respect so much what my friend Githaiga have been telling me. Kesi ya mashoga nimeondokea. Mtu akuje na evidence. Kesi ingine yote ndaingililia. Lakini hii sifanyi. Githaiga told me to keep off and I'm off.
Okay. Now, okay, I can, okay.
Kioi sema hiyo nilikuambia kitabu, useme nilikuambia saa hizi waseme nimekucorrupt. Hii court inaweza nifind guilty of corrupting you. Hiyo nilikuambiaga kitabu, kesi ya mashoga unaondokea.
Githaiga have been telling me that because you have confirmed that.
But not now. But I've not told you now.
Not now, it is over. Thank you.
Okay, and Senior Counsel Peter Kioi is out. Thank you very much. Lioness V, Lady Lioness V, chukua mic. Welcome to the court today. Umekuja kama moto imeshapoa. Tulikuwa hapa watu 9,000, sasa tumeenda tumerelax, tumesha argue. Amicus wame argue hapa vizuri. Chukua mic, Lioness V.
Yeah, hi you guys, judge, prosecutor. I'm just following the proceedings closely. Siko na Janine endelea, so I'm just following up. So for now, sina mengi ya kusema.
Asante sana. Asante. Thank you so much. Senior Counsel Sunday, chukua mic, please.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Thank you so much, Madam Prosecutor. Ningependa kusema haya. Ya kwanza, I think it's been so bad, it's so trending on the kwa wachungaji kwamba I think they are doing bad to the society, most of them. I won't say all, but I wish to call on public domain. Sorry, Mike Makarina, sorry. Okay, I would really like to call for the public here, so that wherever we find one guilty, we should visit him. We should make him realize that what he's doing is wrong. We should actually go on God's law, so that they also find it difficult for them, so that they don't practice. And to those who are also falling those who are falling victim of this, they should come out. They should bring awareness to the society. Na naomba sana wachungaji watembelewe. Moja akipatikana ni guilty atembelewe na aambiwe kwamba hafai kufanya vitu kama hizi kwa society. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Senior Counsel Sunday. I think now we've got Honorable Macarena, chukua mic. Honorable Mike Macarena, chukua mic, please. Tunamaliza.
Thanks, Your Honor. Mimi ile nilikuwa nauliza na kitu ningeadvise Terry. Usisikiza wale wanaongea siwi wanakujua, siwi tunafanya nini. Mimi nimejipeana kwako. Kwa sababu ya yule mtoto mwingine atakuwa na 19 years, ndiye anjiingize kwa ile shinda wewe uliingia. Naomba madam atusaidie hapa, Madam Prosecutor, utani connect na huyu mtoto ile Ndrete. Kama anakumbuka Ndrete, wachana na Obi. Ndrete ile ulireport. Hiyo tutapewa within 2 minutes. Na hiyo nakuashua na utakuwa na wakili. Huyo mnaogopa asiwekwe sijui wapi atakuwa kwa TV zote kesho. Hatuwezi kubali kitu kama hiyo.
Asante.
And I don't entertain ina hasira sana hiyo kitu.
Thank you. Thank you. And guys, Terry aliniongelesha jana.
Madam Prosecutor.
Yes.
Oh, okay, Madam Prosecutor, baadaye. Okay.
Okay.
You want me to take my... Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so let me finish that what I was saying, guys.
Yeah,
Terry
go.
aliniongelesha jana during our live ya jana. Hakujua hata ya kwamba nitamrespondia. Hakujua hata ya kwamba nitampandisha juu. So nimeona mtu amesema Terry was after followers. You are wrong. This is a victim. You are very wrong, guys. Okay? I've talked to him a lot. Tangu jana nimeongelesha sana. Thank you. Your Honor, it's time for you to rule so that we finish for today. Thank you, Your Honor. Our able judge, if you're there, judge. Wanga ko kazini si.
Yes, I'm here. Okay, so guys, this has been a very long and short noticed submission. It is just a mention. We've not even started the hearing Steve's case, since we also need the Office of Prosecution to follow up with the accused. So what I would say or to rule on this matter is that this is a case of continuation. Whatever you guys are advising Steve Terry, it's your opinion. This court has not ruled out anything. The only ruling that I'm making as a Chief Justice is that this case has to continue. So we adjourn this case until we get evidences from police, from the other side. Also, we will the court will investigate and try to bring also the defendant, who is the accused too. So we have the victim. So it's a matter of continuation. Thank you.
Thank you. And we did get a ruling. Thank you so much, Your Honor, for that ruling. Engineer Dees, chukua mic. Tunamaliza, tunafunga. Judge na ruling.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Sorry guys. I think since the judge ashatoa ruling, I had an issue with wale watu wanajaribu maybe kuongea waseme they know this guy ndio pengine asipate justice. We need to know that this before ujamaa ingie the LGBTQ, there is something that was done to him. So maybe akaona ana njia ingine ya kwenda ni akaingia pale. So this guy needs justice, Tuseme hatutaki vitu za mtu anakuja hapa kwa sababu ya LGBTQ. Aona uli jamaa na yeye akupata justice, huyu mwenzake pia asipate. Naona. So Geoffrey and Githaiga, please give us time. Hata kama nyinyi mtatolewa kwa hii bench, you need to mwende aside. This is a story yenye haifai kukua ya kimchezo, kwa sababu sisi wengine tuko na watoto. We don't know what our kids will go through. Nyinyi kwa sababu
usiniweke.
So, Lady Jacqueline, what you need to consider some other things. Watu wenye wana support LGBTQ watoe kwa bench kama hii. Unaelewa? Watoe kabisa. This is something that needs justice to this guy. Unajua hii ni kitu menuma paka Geoffrey acha wejoronge hivi.
No, sometimes be serious. Ukisema hawa wasitole, watu wasiwepo hapo. So sema LGBTQ wasikuje kwa hii platform. Because wako na rights, yule amekuja na right yake. So LGBTQ hawana right hata ya kwenda kotini. That's nonsense.
Najua tuwezi bishana na yeye kwa sababu bado uko na umama. So you just keep quiet.
Uko na umama umekuja kunisukia hapa. Uko na umama.
I plead that this court should consider a language that is used in court. And again, there's a message I've sent to Mike Macarena, if he can open his mic. I request you, Mike. Vaiga came here for evidence and Geoffrey came here for evidence. They are never attacking the victim. So, Mike Macarena, have you seen my message in the box?
Yes, I've seen it. Okay.
Thank you so much. So that is the way,
Your Honor,
guys.
Your
I beg
Honor.
to leave this court. I beg to leave this court.
Yes.
But Githaiga and Geoffrey should not be attacked on the basis of LGBTQ, just
Mimi,
because they are asking.
Actually,
I've
you
got
don't
an,
need Peter
Macarena,
Kelly. Peter Kelly.
I actually have
have
an
You
made
issue
don't
with
it
need.
the
clear.
Umama
You
comment.
don't.
Macarena have
You
made it
don't
clear that
need.
he's
You
going to
don't
help
need
the guy. So
Kelly.
I hope
Usinid kukuwa na conflict of interest. That's okay. Lady Jacqueline, people have the right of expressing their opinions. We're in a democratic world. But I think the same thing Koi has said, that whatever we are saying is not like we are protecting anybody. We are only asking
Yeah.
before we crucify anybody in this court. This court is known for asking for evidence. We cannot be asking for evidence in all other cases. But here somebody comes and says so and so infected me and did me this. Still, there is no evidence yet. That is what you're saying. I've actually assured you that I will support you any day for as long as there is evidence of sexual offense. That one I will support. We are only saying that before we crucify somebody, I mean, this is a court that wants to be respected. For crying out loud, before we crucify somebody, before we say that this person has done this, it's only fair that there is evidence. Because can you imagine if it turns out that whatever is happening now is a lie? This court will have crucified somebody, tainted somebody wrongly. I am not protecting anybody. It's only tomorrow. I actually want to urge the judge. The judge has said that the case has been postponed until further investigations. We have been told by tomorrow evidence will have been provided. Maybe this case should be given the first priority. Kesho tusikuwe na kesi ingine, tukuwe na hii kesi because evidence will have been come. Na evidence ikikuja, mimi sitetei any side. I'm only saying that until evidence come, if it was a straight case, I would still say the same. Until we find evidence to crucify somebody, I wash my hands. Come up Pontius Pilate. Let the crowd do the thing. Let them do whatever they want. But as for me, I wash my hands until the evidence is provided.
Mr.
Until
Githaiga,
then,
allow me to
that is
challenge
when
you
we can
again.
crucify somebody. Thank you.
Allow me to challenge you again. May I?
No, I'm just giving my opinion. You don't need to challenge it. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Until that evidence is provided, Lady Jacqueline.
Let me ask
Until we
you.
get that OB.
Yeah, we will get the OB. I know that we will have
Or
it.
the date or anything. Mi nataka tu supporting. Ndio nisi crucify mtu. Hivyo ndio nataka tu.
Lakini si ulikuja hapa live ukasema ya kwamba nani anaitwa nani Karangu anakulana sijui na nani. Jamani, ulikuwa na evidence.
I have there are sentiments I made on that night when I was very drunk.
Oh,
I have
yes,
had radio.
okay.
Yes, I've had radio interviews and I have said that there are sentiments that I have apologized on them. There are sentiments I made on that night. Maybe I've not made it clear on this court.
Okay.
But yes, yes, even today I owned up to that because I was asked live with every words. Some are not very right, and our goal is just winning. So that one I owned up to that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Engineer, please, there's a statement umesema Geoffrey ako na umama. Can you take that back, please? I don't think that was appropriate.
Sorry, I withdraw the statement and apologize.
Thank you.
Yes, and then I think as Hada Lauren suggested, the two guys should just be watoke kwa bench as we deal with this matter. Kwa sababu Terry Steve aliulizwa who are in the room. Ali mention someone, I'll mention some other two guys, Samuel and somebody. Na tunajua hata Samuel is here maybe that's the reason why anajaribu sana kudefend.
Terry, no, the court, Terry is here. Terry can confirm whether this is the Samuel. I will not take that. Terry confirm whether this is the Samuel. You cannot suggest that this can be the Samuel. For crying out loud, are you calling me a sexual offender? No, I cannot take that. The court, Terry is here. He can confirm whether I'm the Samuel. Please.
I've said maybe.
No, he's here. He can confirm. He's here. He can confirm.
It's not Githaiga.
Okay, thank you.
In fact, that year tuko na
Okay.
Umemjua Githaiga tangu which year, Terry Steve? Umemjua tangu lini?
I think the first time we met with Githaiga was 2022, somewhere in Rongai, in a certain Matanga, if I'm not wrong. That was the first time I met him.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, so I don't know if there's anything else. Githaiga, okay?
It was the late Bahati's Matanga when we had the Matanga, maybe Lady Jacqueline sijui alikuwa amekuja. So it was Bahati's Matanga.
That time. Yeah. I've been on TikTok since 2021, so yeah, but I wasn't active. Yeah. All right, so next step, guys. Next step. The judge has already ruled. Should we call it a day? And then we can consider how to deal with the case tomorrow, because tomorrow we still want, I think we need one final day for these two victims, for Terry Steve and also for Pastor Ben, Pastor Ben, the young Pastor Ben. Is it Gitao? So we need justice for them. So should we do one last day tomorrow before we go to the next case?
I think that will be so appropriate because
we need some kind of a response from the accused. Yeah, the two accused. What do you guys think? Then
these cases should have the first priority. I suggest so. From tomorrow, we should first deal with these two cases.
Okay. So guys, so that means tomorrow we are going back to these two cases, and they are very connected because Terry Steve was actually abused by a pastor who works under Prophet Peter Kay's church. So that is the connection between the two cases. Guys, Mike ni nani?
Makarina.
Oh, mnasema Honorable Makarina to get the mic. Okay, Honorable chukua mic.
Okay, nimechukua mic Mi ile nilikuwa naomba tu ni namba. Tusaidie huyo kijana apate hiyo evidence mnahitaji. Na nimeshukuru sana yule askari amenipigia kwa hapa. Warongai Murethi yuko hapa. Na anasema kijana akipeana dates, names, tutasaidia huyu mtoto. Na hakuna sotikati, mimi nikiamua nimeamua.
Terry, umesikia hivyo? Terry Steve, umesikia?
Already tuko na askari wa Rongai Police Station.
Okay.
Nimepigia OCS ametumana. Kwa hiyo sekta yao iko na wale wanashughulikia hiyo mambo ya watoto. Na tunaomba vijana wetu. Tuko na watoto, hebu tujaribu kuwasaidia.
Ukweli.
Mtoto aliingia kwa hii shinda kwa kupitia kwa mtu ambaye anamdanganya. Wacha tumulete hapa kwa hii court. Ajue Kenya iko na wenyewe. Asante.
Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Asante sana. Mheshimiwa, siku moja ukuje tu hapa kotini na hawa watu supporters wako wengi kwa hii koti, unawaona kwa comment section. Siku moja kuja tu hapa ukuje tu bless vizuri. Ulete tu kitu bless. They're really supporting you and they love you. Thank you so much. All right, so guys, I think
Tani advice. Ile kitu nitafanya vile utasema.
Asante.
Nawapenda na niko ende kusupport kwa vyovyote vile unaniambia. Advise me now.
I'll advise you kwa WhatsApp. Asante sana. All right, so guys, so and of course we have other people here in this court who support us so well. Yesterday Pastor Kanyari gave us money for feeding our children at the school. So we'll talk to him about the comment section, the jury as well. So God bless all these people who support our platform. Kina Lioness, Mungu bless sana. Aya, na remind gifters wenye wako hapa ya kwamba Saturday tunataka tumshukuru our judge. Kwa hivyo kama mtu yoyote ile, hata watu wa Roses, Team Roses, everyone, let us bless our judge on Saturday. kwa court session on Saturday. Tuta direct gifts kwake tumshukuru for the good work yenye amefanya mpaka wa leo. So Mungu wa bless sana. Okay, so other than that, I think we will now play the national anthem, and we will allow the judge to leave the building. Thank you all. Thank you, the jury, members of the jury. Thank you all the senior counsels for being here. We do not take this for granted. We know that our biggest case is yet to hit our desks. I know we've had some big successes in this court, but I normally listen to my intuition that our biggest case is yet to come. So may you continue soldiering on. May you continue showing up. May we continue giving TikTokers the kind of content that they thoroughly enjoy. Okay, so God bless all of you, and may we continue helping our community and bringing justice to people. God bless you so much. Date gani ya Sato?
Watu wanauliza whether the victim can give the dates now. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Terry, unakumbuka tarehe?
Give the dates now, or I don't know.
Terry, do you remember the date?
I can't recall the date, but it was on February. But I'll check on those documents.
Yeah. So can we talk after this live today? Ili kesho maybe tukue na koti mchana.
It's okay.
Okay. Ili cause Sunday watu wanaenda church. Kwa hivyo tukiwa na church kwa hivyo mchana itawasaidia. Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. Sawa. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone. So I'm going to talk to him after this, guys. And I think hata hiyo OB tutaleta kesho. Yeah, tutaileta. And also the response from the gentleman, the accused. We are now letting our judge out of court. I apologize. Judge Raphael Muli, Chief Justice Raphael Muli, unaweza toka kotini. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Amanda. All right, so of course our national cohesion, Daima Mkenya, as the senior counsels leave the court. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to pause 1 minute because Peter K is amekuja mbio. Nataka kuona if everything is okay. Peter?
Yeah, everything is not okay, and I wish that today I am going against the court rules. I'm sorry. I wish that the judge comes back here to grant me permission on the matters concerning Prophet K. He has one murder case after sodomy, and he has more than 15 allegations.
But the judge has left the building. How will we get him back?
Please, I beg you that you bring back
the judge. Okay. Wacha nijaribu kama naweza rudi. Why? Guys, mimi afadhali hey. This man of the cloth, mimi siezi watetea na mimi siwezangi. Mabishops. Unawezanga kuwa shocked mpaka ushangae guy. Yes, chukua mic nani Chofrey.
Nataka kusema mkimaliza si mkimaliza ya? Mnaenda watch matanga ya nani vile anazikwa.
Yes, tunataka kwenda kuwatch venye King of the Sky anazikwa. Imagine judge ameenda. Judge ameenda.
If the judge has gone, I will drop, but just know that this guy and I have a proof of evidence. Only that I need protection of the person that has sent to me. After sodomizing one guy, walimunyonga na wakamtupa kwa shimo ya choo. That is in Nakuru.
Oh
so,
no.
Thank you so much for bringing this. And I'm going there. Judges here. I just wanted him to grant me permission to go and make more investigation on this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I have now 24 cases in my desk.
But Peter, you haven't actually asked our Honorable Mike Macarena for support, because you need to do these things. This to go serious. We want some movement, you know, at a trip to. We want something, because these people need justice, man. Mimi, the gentleman from yesterday, Aki, the guy needs justice, guys. Ata Terry needs justice, guys.
Yeah, and even he needs protection. But I wanted the judge to give me permission so that I can check on if I can go back to the check his vitu, because apparently nimepata 24 cases right now kwa inbox yangu. I can even share my logins to you uone complaints ziko kwa inbox. Hata alikuwa Naivasha mahali kama Naivasha, kuna mahali kunaitwa what is this place?
Something Heaven's Gate, I think it was. Yeah.
No. Itakutaja the exact place, but inakwanga ya maombi, and they did all this
Heaven's
there.
Gate or something.
So you guys, this is going worse. I came here because a lot of people have been threatened. So I beg that our able judge to tell me whether to continue or not.
Okay. Thank you very much. I was actually I was in my Mercedes latest car with my driver, and bodyguards just tapped me and told me that the court has just been resumed again for emergency due to public demand, and I was forced to come back. Thank you very much. The matter, I've had the matter via the radio because I'm following this, and what I will direct this court is the court cannot give you go ahead. We understand that these cases are cases that needs a lot of time, and I think that is an emergency that you called for this court, and me being an able judge, I know that you called in presence of myself and prosecution and even the court at large. You wanted to exchange numbers with Senior Counsel Macarena. We understand that Senior Counsel Macarena is a respectable member of a very high-profile person in Kenya. And I know these cases that you are trying to tell this High Court that you are having 24 cases is just a clout and solicit for money. So now this court is ordering that you go for your own and bring to the court those cases. We don't give any orders for anybody to go for any case. Thank you very much. And the judge is gone, but the prosecutor, we are not falling to this. Thank you.
I wish to tell you that you can go. I know our able judge does not have a car. He's going under the bridge. Go sleep there. We'll meet tomorrow. But I'll bring the cases forth.
Thank you, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi.
You don't have a card, you don't have a home.
Thank you, Senior Counsel Peter Kioi. What I wanted to ask the judge, anaomba akiwa ameface wapi, hata mimi niombe.
Our judge has.
Your latest facilities imeniuma.
I wish that our able prosecutor should also know that you are more than the judge, because the judge was being kept by Jojo, and Jojo is not providing anymore. Thank you. But I will bring
But
the
we need
yeah.
some information. We need information.
Yeah, I will bring them
Thank
here.
you. Thank
So
you.
our able judge, you don't have a car, so you just go under the bridge as usual. Please sleep there, and then we'll meet tomorrow. The only thing you can afford is bundles.
Aya wapita ya watosha. Thank you. Thank you very much. So guys, that is in the culture of the court. Senior counsels na judge kukanyagana. So usiwe unasikiza alafu ushtuke. That's part of our culture. Aya, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate. Shari Queen, are you there? Shari Queen?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Do you want to say something before we end?
Ama nani ongotia kabla atasema sijui niwaonyeshe nani anateremshwa na mtafika huko niwaonyeshe.
Hapana, mimi sitaki kuona. Mimi bado sijaezi amini amekufa. Nitaona kwa FYP saa zile watakuwa wamepost. Geoffrey, mimi sitaki kuona. Geoffrey anatuonyesha. Sitaki kuona. Okay, wacha tumweke tu big screen tuone guys. Ay.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.